Welcome to the Yucky Hamsandwich channel. I'm Yucky. I have 3 codex. I did run around and look for all the books that is in here. There are 3 codex that I would like to go over. The first one is the Legion of the Dead. So this unit is made up of people who have nothing left to lose. People like criminals who are dishonored and bankrupt. All of those people are welcome to the Legion, for they are looking for redemption, as long as they are willing to give up everything and fight to the death against the Dark Spawn. The Legion funeral is actually really sad because all the new recruits say goodbye to the families one last time and they march out to the deep roads and never returned. And the second codex I would like to mention is the Dwarves Faith. They believe that the stone and the earth is a living thing and sustain them and provide them for everything that they need. So when a dwarf dies, they believe that their spirits will return to the stone, where they would join their ancestor. The dwarf don't really worship gods in a traditional sense. Instead, they believe that the ancestor guide them and communicate with them through proving, which is a brutal trial by combat. The dwarf faith is both practical and spiritual. They provide a sense of community and purpose, and is also a way for them to connect with their ancestors. The last codex is the Nug that I've been collecting throughout the game. Nug are small, furry creatures that lives in a deep road. They are a versatile and delicious food source. Right here. Yep. There he is. Hello there.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Devorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
I don't know what to do. Okay, I need aid against the Blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Right, we know that. Can I talk to your prince?
You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins.
Right,
Balin can't
that's
know
fair.
who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
Well, I thought King Endron himself supported Harrowmont.
That hurts worst of all. That Harrowmont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
I promise I'm no spy.
Would you be willing to prove that? Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
What kind of evidence?
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to 2 different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Where did you get the notes?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Isn't there someone you could report him to?
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies.
Right.
They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrowmont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
Okay. He hold a distant relative over his duty?
I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie.
That's
Will you
fair.
do it?
I'll find this Lady Dance and Lord Helmy right now.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Okay. I like that.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
I want to observe. I'm nosy.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Dashers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Nobody knows what to really do.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
Don't you recognize I'm a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont.
Yeah.
They are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
That's okay. Let me find those two people first. Alright, Lady Dance.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Yes, I am Arwen.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
I heard you'll be voting for the next king.
Now, is that an attempt to cozen me into revealing my choice, or are you simply making small talk? It's so hard to tell with you surface types. You're all so charmingly direct and artless.
I noticed you didn't answer my question.
Yes, I am a member of the Assembly, a Desher. I will be one of 80 nobles of purest blood to pick our sovereign king. If you're asking me where my vote lies, I'm forbidden to tell until the stones are cast.
Okay. You might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Does that mean you won't change your vote?
My vote is the voice of my house. I cannot go against the wishes of my lord. Unfortunately, he won't be back for weeks. He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
How would I know where to find your father?
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Yes.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
I just want to hear what both people have to say. It seems like such an important decision that I have to make. Okay, next person. Well, I made it to the tavern. I think Lord Hemi is in there, but before that, let me talk to this guy first. I wonder if that means I can go to the deep roads now after I talk to Lady Dance.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He agreed to let you hold your prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm glad I could have helped. Right, let's see.
What are you looking at, stranger?
What kind of monster throw their child out in the streets? That's what I really wanted to say. Let's start off nice.
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I have met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
Wow, I did not expect that. Well, if you don't take her back, she will die.
She knows what she has to do to come home. She's always been welcome, just not the brat. So tell her that, and don't ever tell me what to do with my family.
Oh no, I did not persuade
I'm
him.
not talking about my private business with the likes of you.
No, did I mess it up? Oh no. Oh man. I can't take it back because I want this to be authentic. I can't like restart the game and I messed it up, guys. Dang it. Okay, you, dude.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Sure. A controversial opinion for a dwarf in assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off with greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So you get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's
He's
simple,
voting
I
for
guess.
Balin.
The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that.
Right.
Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
I don't want to tell him that. I don't want to seem like I'm helping Balin. I bet I'm doing all of this wrong. Oh my goodness.
As you wish.
Let me go to the deep roads. So I made it to the deep roads to maybe find Lady Dawn's father. So let's see what happens. It seems like Lord Hemi is leaning into Balin, into my understanding, but he still kind of thinks Harrowmont is a better candidate. So I don't know.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
Oh.
And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
So I can't go. Oh hey, I'm on business for Balin. I have to find Lord Dance. There you go.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful.
Thank you.
Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they made their move onto the surface.
The surface?
Yeah.
But I thought the vermin never went up that far except it...
Except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Are darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Ah, it's deep stalker. What's that?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out.
Okay.
They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Are there no dwarf past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are. Some scavenger types too.
Ah, Legion of the Dead?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own.
Right.
Anyone who
We
can
read
bear
that.
arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Ah, I see. Well, let's go to the deep roads.
Best of luck.
Awesome. You have anything?
What do you wish of me?
Oh. Do you have anything to say?
I haven't seen a darkspawn close to the line for 3 days now. The Legion is doing its job.
Oh, good, good. Cut to the Kal Sharon. The year is 1155, Defender Imperium, and the Dwarf of Orzammar was facing the greatest threat yet. The Darkspawn horde was overrun many of their tag, and they are now threatened to overrun Orzammar itself. So in a desperation attempt, they seal off the deep roads to save Orzammar. But this means they have to sacrifice Harrowmont, To Kal Sharon, and Gundar. Alright, let's keep going. So I just looked at the map. It seems like this place is huge. Huge. Wow, very spacious. I can't imagine the dwarf building all of this. Must have taken so long to build. I hope I don't get lost here. Where are all the dark spawns? Seems very far. Oh, there they are. Nope. Yeah, shoot back, shoot. There we go. Oh, let me kill that one. Let me kill that one. Move. Right. They hurt a lot. There we go. Money. Nice, nice. Anything in here? A fractured stone? Mushrooms! Right. Okay, nothing here. Next place. Who's lighting up the fire? I guess the Legion of the Dead. They are still down here themselves, I guess. Come, you can do that. There you go. There's a lot of culture. Okay. Good. This should be easy enough. There we go. They're pretty weak though. As you wish. But their arrows are no joke. There's a chest. Oh man. Is that... There's 2 ways to go. Darn. I was afraid of that. A black runestone. Who should I give it to? Okay, I just realized I have the Search of the True Prophet. I know Liliana is gonna love this.
Why, thank you so much.
Wait, what? That was only 3? I'm surprised. I haven't given gift to Alistair. Let's give him this.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
You're welcome. I love that reaction. Let me pick stuff up.
Back again?
No.
What now?
Money, money, money. Fracture stone. Oh, it seems like it's not a road, it's blocked. Awesome. I definitely don't want more like roads. The ritual was very specific, as such things probably should be. Torso, head, and limbs spread amongst the deep roads to prevent the creatures from returning. Looks like they died during the cutting, but we can fulfill the last part in their stead. I am not familiar with their elephant ritual. Why would I be? But it seems pretty straightforward. Sharper's Alex. Okay, scribble in the corner. Never even saw the thing. Bet a sword would take care of it. Salt it, and this bag of legs. I'm glad there's only one way, so I don't get lost. Wait, this is the middle? Wait, hold on, I'm so confused now. There's that. Oh. Okay, I need to look at my map first.
Let's get started.
There we go. Shoot bash! There's one more. I can't grab stuff until like they're all dead. Okay, you're good. Fracture stone. Deep mushrooms. Maybe that's what all those people eat. Okay, it seems like the other path is a dead end too. Maybe. Blasted. It's not a dead end. Dang it. What is this? Whoa.
Let's get started.
You're huge. Oh god. We're all burned. Ah, dang. That mofo strong as hell. Keep looking at my health.
Let's get started.
I don't want to die. That's my challenge. Don't die in deep roads. Darkspawn dagger. What is it? Oh no. Poor Alistair. I might have to fix
something I can help with?
Oh, whoops. What do you know of this place?
Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place, or I simply have not discovered its secrets yet.
Well, we'll soon find out.
What's next?
Right. Let's keep going. Oh my god, there's so many tunnels. I don't know where to go. Okay. Let me look at my map. It seems like I'm going back to where I came from. This way. Yeah, this way, and then I have to go that way. Lots of mushroom in the deep roads. They can all have mushroom soup. Oh hey, little dinosaurs.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, there's deep stalkers, I guess. I like that move.
Time for some fun.
That's awesome.
Let's get started.
I do not like the sound that they make. Wait, hold on one second. Right, let me see my map. Oh my goodness. That's not good. I'm gonna be lost. What's going on? Oh, more of these things. Okay, this move is pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, it hits 4 times. Okay, this is a dead end. So I go up. Oh man. Okay, if I keep on going straight, I will. No. This way. This is where I hit the dark spot. Ooh, lots of chests.
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
Oh, where did you guys come from? What the heck? You guys are too loud. Oh, Morgan need to be leveled up.
Just like you wanted.
It's just like I wanted.
It's
More
done.
fire arrows. Let me upgrade Morgan. Right. It seems like I can't go this way. It is a dead end, so I will keep going this way. Switch directions. I already went. That's a dead end. This is more confusing than the fade. No. I find the fade a lot more easier to navigate. Like, I can see the different I remember different spot that I might have gone to. This one, like, everything looks the same. Alright, what is this? There's a bunch of Paragon statues. Oh, whoa! Ow! Gross. And this one? Let's get started. Nice. Liliana's arrow is stunning them. Awesome. They're so freaking loud. They're so loud. Let me look around my team to see if I can heal up a little bit. I see little red marks. Potions.
Got it.
Okay, I healed Arwen. Is she good? Okay, she's good. Awesome. Alright. What's happening? Oh, more of those things.
Right.
Use some of my special skills. There we go. Can't see. Show bash. Ooh, locks. Liana. Ooh, dwarven armor.
It's done.
I'll check it out before I leave. So I gave it to Alistair. Now his armor doesn't really match, but that's okay. It was tier 4. Better protection, so. Ah, well. Creatures. Oh, who's that? Maybe it's Lady Dace father. Hopefully. Die! Why does she keep switching back to her secondary weapon? That's weird. Because I know I gave her a bow.
What's next?
1 second while I fix this. Oh wait, no, not yet.
It's done. There we go. I'll give her back her bow.
Weapons at the ready.
Now she can just use her arrows.
Alright, back on the track.
Because all her skills on the bows don't make any sense. Okay, fracture stones. Oh, Lord Dace, hello there.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here anyway?
Oh, your daughter sent me here. Well, here's the paper.
I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrowmont, but... The charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now, my life and my house's fortune.
But why would Lord Harrowmont do that? Because he seemed like an honorable man. I'm very confused. I'm at your service.
May the ancestors smile on you. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
Maybe it's a setup. I don't know. And I don't want to pick side yet. I need more details. I'm gonna go explore further.
Be careful then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
Thank you. Please be careful. I really should have left with Lord Dace. I thought there was more to do, but it did not. So I did not want you guys to watch me just running around the deep road trying to find my way out. So we are here now. I'm trying to find Lady Dace. Oh. There he is.
Thank you for your service.
Ah, you're welcome.
You have House Dace's thanks.
Okay.
Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing...
Oh, I've never been in here. Ooh. Lots of stuff.
Just like you wanted.
That's where they shower. Wow. My Lord Harrowmont, my guilt weighs heavily on me, and I know now that I was a fool. Only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearance. I allowed the assembly to send my child to exile and death because I feared in an inquiry that Trident murder would taint our house with scandal. You have been my rock and my shield these long months, and for that I thank you. But I must ask for one more thing. I wish to discover if my child survived. Even the smallest trace will set my mind at ease. Send your man, your scout, anyone will go. Balin thinks I'm mad. He said that if word spreads of my wish, our house will be undone. He doesn't know that Adukin is already lost. I destroyed us when I sacrificed what most precious. Please, Pyro, help me. I came to you not as a king, but as a father. A note from the late king and Dukin. Okay.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Look, I'm so stressed out. I don't know what to do. I feel like they're giving me this huge task. I just feel like I don't have enough information. But then again, I can't choose this one, for Tack wants me to show people that Harrowmont is a cheat and see what the second in command has to say about that, and I want to listen and see if there's any doubt or like bad vibes, I get from them. Usually I can hear untrustworthiness, so we'll see. I think I'll go with this.
That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes?
This might be long-winded, but the thing is, Balins want the castless to join the army, right? And given that there is a lot of them in Orzammar, it makes sense. With the dark spawn in Orzammar, they're already losing a lot of people. From the merchant that I was talking to from the last episode, it seems like Balin wants to improve the relationship on the surface. So this guy is innovative, right? But the way he's doing things doesn't sit right with me morally. And I just feel like I don't have enough information to make that kind of decision. With Harrowmont, he seems like a nice guy from what I'm hearing from a lot of people, but he is set in his old ways. I mean, is he really a good person though? Because one, like I said, he's set in his old ways, but he allows and support oppression and abuse of people like the castless. It seems like Balin will just become a tyrant. if he rules and if Harrowmont rules, it will become like nothing will change. Things will stay the same. I don't know how I feel about this. I wish there was a choice where I can just be like, maybe not have to choose. I will enter the proving and see why the other withdraw. Is this more like a neutral choice?
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Gwiddon and Bizel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Oh, you're not gonna go watch? Okay. And that reminds me, I forgot her name. That is the girl that wants to study magic. So if she does go on to study magic, she'll become castless, right? If I remember correctly. Oh man.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Harrowmont study. Oops. Can you though?
Hello. What now?
Unlocked. So I can go? Oh. I just enter his study. There's nothing. Is it another glitch? I feel like this chest and that chest would have stuff. Dang. Okay. And I'm surprised the guard didn't like attack me. Alright, I have decided to do this real quick. I would like to fulfill the dream of the girl who wants to study magic. 19 years is a long time to wait. I will stop by the Circle of Magic and see what I can do for her.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
I'm glad. I'm so happy. Ah, this one.
Orzammar. Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft.
She knows.
She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She just wants to learn everything about magic.
Fascinating.
I know.
I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She dreamed about it her whole life. I do want to mention that she is giving up her caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
I'm so happy. Thank you so much, First Enchanter.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I don't think so. I think the books in the library would immediately excite her. So much to learn. I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea.
Yes.
I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
She is like a sun in someone's darkest days, and I can feel that she is someone that can just light up your heart. It will be good for the Circle. Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden. I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Well, thank you. Now, let's go back to Orzammar and tell Dagna a good news, and then we'll go to the proving. Well, we made it. I am so excited to tell her the good news. I feel like if I do end up picking Harrowmont, I feel like this step will bring in change. It seems like Harrowmont is kind of old, so he might not reign that long. When the new ruler comes, maybe it will bring about change, and maybe Dagna will be old enough to come back to Orzammar and give her inputs.
Hello, how can I... It's you!
Yes.
And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
And I know her father doesn't want her to be in the circle. 19 years is not just a dream, it's her life goal. Maybe if it was one, you know. The first enchanter Irving accept you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Urelden in the 13th century.
Wow.
I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
You know what? She seems like a spontaneous traveler like myself. A token of your gratitude would be nice. No, nothing. The mages need every ally they can get. Just go.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
I wish you luck. May your ancestor watch over you. Alright, let's go to the proving now.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden.
I found their conversation very interesting. I don't really much like lamb myself. It has that, I don't know, a bloody taste. I can't explain it. It's an acquired taste, I guess. Proving fan. Okay, so let's talk to this guy first.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, whoops.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
I have never seen you before in my life.
Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for.
And who do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
If you tell me what's happening, and I could help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Oh. So, you're afraid your affair will be exposed. And now Balin finds out, I guess?
I thought we were discreet, but she's married to a Desher's heir. He'd kill me if he knew. So I have to slink out of here like some worthless brand for fear Balin will tell the whole city.
Jeez. See, not worth it to cheat, not worth it. What evidence does Balin have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Don't you burn that stuff? You read it and you burn it? Oh my god. Would you fight again if your secret was safe?
There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here.
Dang, that's just mean. Okay, I guess I can get those letters back.
You do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Harrowmont again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Can I go into any of these rooms? Oh, I can. The Proving. I actually want to read this one. Maybe better explanation of what the Proving actually is. In the 20th third year of the reign of King Regent and Dukan, an old man of the servant caste was accused of stealing a sapphire ring from his employer, Lord Dace. The servant was stripped of his position. He and his family was thrown in the streets, and soon after the servant died. The son of his disgraced servant challenged Lord Dace to a proving, declaring that his father had been innocent and it was unjust, and the ancestor would bear witness. Lord Dace had no choice but to accept. On the scarestone of the proving ground, the nobleman faced the servant boy. Lord Dace carried a sword crafted in his own hand and wore his great-grandfather's armor. The servant boy had neither armor or a weapon. When the battle began, the boy fought like a whole pack of angry deep-stalkers, flinging himself upon the startled lord, wrenching the sword from his hand and prying his armor with his bare fingers. The boy knocked Lord Dace to the ground and beat him until the Lord begged for mercy. The boy and his family was reinstated to the place of Lord Dace's household, and the virtue of the boy's father was not questioned again. The ancestor had spoken, and no one would question their word. I feel like, what if someone really did a crime, and they said that I would need to prove myself in the proving? Hello, you.
This area
Found
is off
you.
limits. Combatants only.
I heard you've been threatening Harrowmont's fighters.
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
It's a private matter. You shouldn't interfere.
You haven't been here long. You'll learn soon enough. Nothing in Orzammar is private.
As long as someone can find out.
Come on, Luke John.
Or Bling
We have
Bling.
a fight to prepare for.
If you have money. Wait, a quest?
Something I can help with?
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
Allow me. I can do that for you.
Thank you.
What's next?
Yes, it's unlocked. Just imagine she doesn't have enough skills.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thank you. Oh, I found it.
It's done.
That was
Right.
easy. Okay, now I don't have to fight in proving. That other guy can. Hello?
Guards, remove this intruder. Guards, remove this intruder.
Okay, he does not want to speak to me. Let's go. What is this spot?
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Oh, okay, let's leave and help the guy. I want to see this dragon. Sounds like a dragon. Right. Here you go, sir.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
Why don't you burn these letters? I have your letters here for you.
Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
Then you'll fight in the proving then.
I will be glad to fight for Harrowmont in the provings. Thank you again, friend. Today, I shall win back my honor.
I hope so for you. Alright, let's go down here and talk to this person.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
Are you one of the fighters?
Was. Name's Gwiddon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Ah, why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrowmont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harrowmont didn't say that. That's a lie.
Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Dulin, I am a reliant, honorable fighter for Harrowmont.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Dulin. He's always been his top man.
Yep, second
Maybe you're right.
in command.
I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Go back into Proving and knock some heads?
Maybe I will at that.
Yeah, so he's in. Woohoo! We did it, guys. We did it. Yeah. Alright, let's see what's this in here.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's
Oh.
a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained.
Exotically
In fact, if you were
trained.
hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
In game, what do you have in mind?
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
I'll come back for action later. Let me deal with this
I'll be
first.
here.
I got stuff to do. I'll come back.
Get out of here!
Oh God.
You looking at something?
You. Feel so angry. Oh, hello there. Greetings, I'm Arwen, the Great Warden, and she is very pretty too. I like her eyes.
Don't take it personally. Hanashan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
Ah, I see. What are the Silent Sister?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
God. Whose side are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
I'm on our own
Then
side.
you have lost. Even in the ring, every man and woman brings an army if people support them. But she who fights without cause is only training.
That is true.
Ancestors watch over your path.
That is very true. I just don't know. Oh, I already stepped in there. Well, I guess I'm gonna fight. I like Balin, but he just don't morally stand with me. So for now, yeah.
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the Proving today?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
I am Arwen of the Great Wardens.
I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Who will I be fighting?
Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old.
Wow.
All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
Well, ready and eager. Let's go.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
Well, may the ancestor prove my worth then. What are we waiting for? I want to fight. Let's fight.
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is the glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him in Lord Harrowmont's name is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
You honor me with this fight?
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Enemies approaching. This should be easy enough.
Ooh.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
He is slain!
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Soern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Ow, tear out his spine!
Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Harrowmont's champion takes on the notorious duo. The warrior caste twin terrors now fighting for Prince Balin, Viaja and Luthjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
Prepare to be slaughtered.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Whoa, why am I on a... Okay.
We fight as one!
Yeah, shoot, bash you. I lost my health here.
Right.
Okay, my shoot bash ready? Boom! Yeah, on the ground.
Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
More dying.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yes.
Excellent. Let us go.
Is it a dragon?
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Harrowmont's champion cleared the stone, but can she hold out against the Paragon's own favorites, the Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanishan, who proves her worth to Paragon Astith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue.
Oh my gosh. Still can't believe they do that.
And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Okay, this person is actually a very honorable person. It's self-humiliation supposed to frighten me? Who says that stuff? Well, good luck to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, and then shield bash. Yeah! Yeah! Wait, why did you just stand there? The sword is too big for you to wield.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Harrowmont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Heck yes, let's go. Let's tear out some more spines.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiachet fought as King Bloodwick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valan.
I'll choose him because he wants to win his honor back, right? Let's go.
You honor me.
Of course.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Enemies approaching. On it.
Shield bash. Yeah.
You're getting sloppy.
And then this.
As you wish.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Harrowmont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Heck yes, let's go.
Excellent. Let us go.
This is so exciting.
This is the glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endren. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, the Jotun Idukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questioned. The throne will never leave House Idukan.
Well, the ancestors smile upon me today, so... Come on, guys. Join me.
You honor me.
Of course.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
All right. Carl Smith told me that I always take out the archer first. That's actually good advice. He knows this during my gameplay that I don't take out archer first. All right, let's get him in from the back. Yeah.
Down with you!
Nice. Oh, one of them died.
On your guard!
Watch out, watch out.
Right.
Oh man, he is strong as heck. He is worthy. I'm trying to get to fight him in the back, but he is focusing on me so hard right now. Dang. Arwen, hit! Oh, wait. Almost died.
Show me what you got!
Wait, why did you just take it? Hit him!
On your guard!
There you go. He's about to die. He is about to die. Right. Hit him 4 times. Come on. He is freaking stunned. Let's go.
This should be easy enough.
God.
Desperation will hurt you.
Yes. Victory is ours. You see that? You see that?
The winner is the Grey Warden. Congratulations!
Thank you.
You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship?
I mean...
Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Harrowmont.
Well, it was an honor.
Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Well, that was extremely exciting. Now I can, oh, let me talk to him.
Something I can help with?
You showed him! The ancestors are smiling on Lord Harrowmont today.
I guess so. There he is.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
Balin said you were trying to usurp his family's rights.
No one is born with rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the assembly ultimately decides who will rule. Balin has lost nothing that ever belonged to him, and nothing that his own father thought he should have.
Honestly, all I want is just support from To the Blight, really. It's really not even my matter. I'm not even part of their family. I shouldn't even have so much say into this. Why would Endrin prefer you over his own son?
You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of 3. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. but I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
Balin man said you planned those suspicions.
Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted.
You believe you'd be a better king than Balin.
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
Okay, it's kind of like what Alistair is going through. You know, he never asked to be king. When people say that they shouldn't be king, they are actually good candidate to be king. Well, most of the time. The Assembly has more power than the king.
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
All I want is your support against the Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a Blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
What about them?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
Wait, I'll have to think about this.
Then I ask you, think quickly. Balin's schemes multiply by the hour, and the sooner this is done, the closer I will be to the throne. Let me know when you make your decision.
Okay. Let me try talking to Balin. I'll try. He probably won't even see me. See if he's in here. Oh. Key to the city. Okay, there you go. Let me talk to him.
You're awfully bold, walking right up to me after coming out against Prince Balin and the Proving. You do know who I am, right? I'm Vartag Gavorn, the prince's chief advisor.
I know that. I still would like to meet him.
Well, you have an unusual way of showing it. Why would the prince possibly meet with someone who came out publicly against him?
Well, now that Harrowmont trusts me, unlike your other spies...
He trusts you because you serve him. And that means Prince Balin has no business with you.
Oh.
You and I have nothing more to discuss until you come back to kneel before the rightful king.
Darn it. I really would like to talk to him.
Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you?
How is the election looking now?
Well, Harrowmont has many loyal supporters, but the whole Dace house just turned against him. It's still up in the air, though. One big surprise, and it could go either way.
It seems like everyone wants Balin to win, huh? Like the castless want Balin to win. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this gameplay. I had so much fun in the Proving. The Proving was extremely exciting. I had a great time. I want more of those. It seems like I am going on the route in helping Harrowmont because I can't get anything out of Balin and he refused to talk to me, and I completely understand. Again, I am all the way support his ideology. It probably will help the castless, but I just can't stand with him. I mean, the fact that he might kill his family, I just don't know how that sit with me. And also the late king, Enderin, wanted Harrowmont to be king. And pretty much I was put on a spot to pick side, even though it literally is not my business. I'm not a dwarf. It's a hard position for me. So for now, I will go with Harrowmont unless this game has some twist and turn and I can hear more from Balin and switch side. So we'll see what happens. Till then, while you wait for my other video, please check out my other videos up on top. Till then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!